After promising to be the next big thing in gaming, PlayStation VR is finally getting real. When Sony announced coming titles for the PS4 and PS4 Pro at Paris Games Week, VR games shared top billing.
You're starting to see people really sort of find their feet and start motoring on virtual reality. We're very excited about it.
So far, 150 titles have been released for PlayStation VR, and I've been playing as many as I can. Some won't be released until 2018, like Bravo Team. In this Special Forces game, the aim controller is incredibly accurate when firing, even looking behind you. Bravo Team is also a cooperative or co-op game, so playing side by side is a rush. Can't wait for the full version in March. Right now, you can get Skyrim VR. It's a full-length open-world fantasy epic. Using Move controllers, you can fend off enemies, large beasts, and a VR favourite, spiders. Get used to them jumping at you in VR. Doom is also available in VR. The cult classic is a little different in a headset, but after perfecting the no-look shotgun over-the-shoulder shot, I'm hooked.
It works too.
In many of these games, you move from point to point using teleportation. Jumping forward helps the game move forward, but for some it will also help avoid motion sickness. My advice, always play standing and move around as much as you can unless the game requires a seated position, like the unnerving psychological horror, The Inpatient, out late January. Get ready for jump scares, like the guy sitting next to me.
Here comes the nurse. Tooth's lost it next to me.
In 4K, high dynamic range for better colour and contrast, the 2018 titles are astonishing.
It's going well in Australia as it is everywhere around the world. I think one in 5 of all PlayStation 4s that we're selling right now is a Pro. That's ahead of our expectation.
You can sit this close and not see a pixel. Yep. This is Detroit, a choose-your-own adventure type game that has unsettling consequences for characters.
There's no way out, Daniel. What you've done is too serious. The only question is whether or not you take another innocent life.
You make life or death decisions through the eyes of an android. It's an emotional blockbuster ride with amazing special effects.
This is pretty cool. You reconstruct the crime scene to work out what's happened, and it's just like your own CSI version.
Spider-Man is coming too, hot on the heels of the success of the film Spider-Man Homecoming.
We've got to play this just right.
Spider-Man Homecoming is a great movie. We loved seeing it ourselves. We're excited people are really stoked to play a Spider-Man video game. Ours is a little different, you know. We've got a slightly more experienced 23-year-old Peter Parker. You know, he's been doing the Spider-Man job for like 8 years. This isn't an origin story. This isn't him in high school. So we hope people are excited for maybe a fresh take.
England-based Aussie studio director Siobhan Reddy is heading up one of the most ambitious releases in gaming history, Dreams.
Right from the very get-go, the vision for this was massive. The ambition was huge. Dreams is the only thing out there that blends all of these crafts together, and I can't wait to see what people do with it.
It started development as a traditional PS4 game years ago, but it's an obvious choice for VR compatibility. Explore and play inside people's dreams, create and share your own. You make it, then play it. When Sony showed off its 2018 releases at Paris Games Week, there was one exclusive title that floored everyone. With no release date yet, The Last of Us Part 2 is more proof the future of storytelling is heading in the direction of gaming, as all the skills of TV, film and music combine for the ultimate immersive experience.